We also have this thing of loaded questions. That might be intentional or not, but as I have there, but that's when the question wording can influence your response. It could be also question order. So I put an example there with building a new school. Another one I saw, I think it might actually be on a later slide, with the death penalty. You know, do you support the death penalty even though innocent people could be killed? You know, that kind of wording could influence a person's response. That can happen. You know, this one with building a new school. So it might be intentional, it might not be. So, and I put some more examples here as well. This one with the teacher. This is actually sampling bias because, as you can see, although I wrote it here, but this teacher is only asking 10 students. The students sitting in the front row. I guess I probably should have said how many students there are, but you could probably guess, though, that that's not going to be representative of the whole class. You know, those students might be the best students. They might be the worst, even for all we know. Number two, you have the Beef Council. You know, of course, they're going to want to publish a study like this where, you know, saying red meat does little to hurt you. Of course, that's a self-interest study. You know, it's like that Gatorade example I gave earlier. And there's another one down here with the school. You know, if you ask your students to fill out a survey about how often they consume alcohol, or, you know, how many hours a week they study, you know, they're afraid of retaliation. So that's why they may lie about it. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. So I thought it'd be good for you guys to try these, but yeah, I think we only have like 5 minutes left. Oh, let's go through it together. So this one I kind of gave away already. You know, should the death penalty be permitted if innocent people might die? Well, again, that's going to be that's a loaded question. Okay, it's a loaded question because you can see from the wording that they're trying to get you to be against it. With a survey, I think I kind of said this with telemarketers, but with a survey, calling people from the phone book, you know, at random and asking them all these questions, well, odds are people are not going to want to answer. You know, that's going to be non-response. And then the next one down here with the survey about reporting your actual income and the income you reported to the IRS. So, you know, there you can have the response bias, which, if I remember correctly, that has to do with giving inaccurate information and also a possible perceived lack of anonymity. You know, they could be afraid of the retaliation. Let me just see something. Yeah, response bias, that's right. You know, they give inaccurate answers for whatever reason. So. Okay, so again, with the death penalty one, it's a loaded question. You can see, though, by the wording, you know, they're trying to get you to be against the death penalty. You know, you have a survey calling people at random from the phone book and asking them all these questions. You know, it's like a telemarketer, I guess, right? So that's going to be non-response bias. Because, you know, they could just hang up the phone and not answer the question. Here, you have this survey one. I think only one of these the book said as an answer. I think they said response bias. So they might give inaccurate answers. So if they're telling the truth, that they're truthful, but they might give actual different answers, though. And then there's a lack of anonymity. You know, they might be afraid that they lied and that they'll be caught lying, that is. So, you know what? Let me stop here. I don't want to go